In the Real Estate Edge today, ahead of the busy spring home buying season, we are getting the housing market outlook today from Sean Grzebin, head of mortgage originations at Chase. Good to have you here.
Thanks a lot for having me, Angela.
What are you seeing with refinancing?
Well, I still think that if you look at historical rates, rates are still very, very low. So the opportunity to refinance is still out there for some customers. And our advice is really to check with one of our lending advisors to get the right mortgage checkup to ensure that you're in the right low rate mortgage today.
As rates rise, is this a good time to lock in a home equity line of credit?
It's interesting. That's a great question, and one that we're asked pretty frequently. Certainly rates have moved over the last 6 months. Whether they continue to move or not is all going to be a function of a lot of things going on in the economy. I think generally speaking, the outlook is that we'll have potentially some higher rates, and so it's all about your payment. So ensuring that the rate that you're being offered today is the right type of payment for customers, I think, is really what should drive that decision.
What are some of the advantages of home equity lines?
Well, with a home equity line, what's great about it is it allows you to get access to the equity that you may have accumulated in your house as prices have continued to rise. And it really gives you a great advantage in terms of setting you up on your own convenience to deal with anything that you want to do to improve your house, or maybe even plan for your college kids' education.
What's your view on the home buying market?
We're very optimistic about the purchase market. We think it's going to be a better market in 17 than it was in 16 based on all the forecasts that have been out there. There's strong wage growth, really strong job growth, consumer confidence at an all-time high. And if you look at the Builder Confidence Index, since 2005, it hasn't been higher.
Is it better right now to buy or to rent?
A great question, and it's really an individual decision. And I think that's the beauty of Chase's home lending offering. We'll help you with that decision. So if you stop into a branch, or you call us, or you come online, we can connect you with a home lending advisor who will give you a good expert advice that's best tailored to your individual situation.
What about potential home buyers who think they don't have the funds for a down payment?
Yeah, a couple things. I mean, we recognize that all customers have 20% to put down. So we've actually worked over the last 12 months to create a 3% down payment program that really helps first-time home buyers or home buyers that have been recently renting to get the right amount of money to be able to afford the down payment. We also provide some really good counseling services that give customers a good overview of what they're going to actually have to spend, not just with their mortgage payment, but the other expenses that go along with buying a home.
What steps should consumers take before applying for a mortgage?
There are, and we have a few interesting tips. The first is to figure out where you stand. From a credit score perspective, it is a big factor in getting a home loan, and there's some great online resources to figure out where you stand and things you can do to improve. One good tip is to keep your credit card balances as low as you possibly can. It has a big impact on your credit score. The second thing we tell customers is to get prepared, and that is get the documentation required that you're going to need to get the home mortgage. And those are things like your tax returns, your W-2s, your check statements, things like that.
Good to know. Thank you for your time.
All right, thanks, Angela.